where you want to be a wife, you want to be loyal. How can you do that if you're practicing, sucking fun dip every week? You're not practicing cooking, you're not practicing mental health, you're not practicing how to talk to him, how to cater, how to be submissive, and how to talk to him in a nurturing way. You're practicing sucking pee-pee. That's not the same thing.
But what if that's not what you want? What if you don't want to be?
Okay.
What she do? What was they doing to you?
Recording kids. Girl, you ain't sorry. You know what the fuck you
Recording kids? That's weird as fuck. Seriously.
You know exactly.
That's weird as fuck.
You looked over at your husband and said, did you get him? Did you get the pictures? You looked over at him and said that. Yes, the fuck you did.
I did.
Wait. Don't walk away. Really? You fucking did know.
No.
You did know. Because you said, did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? So you knew he was
She
doing
knew
it.
that.
You're fucking weird. You're gross.
Now, I bet you the police though, because all these black people surrounding you and shit, but y'all recording kids.
What's up, guys? My name's Tay. Now, what I'm about to say is going to be a little bit harsh, and I can care less how people perceive me, because when it comes to kids, I have a tolerance this small, because kids are supposed to play, have fun, be safe in the world, because we are the adults. We are the ones who are supposed to be protecting them. And me personally, I can care less if it's a kid that I don't know or a kid that's just around me, and I personally don't have kids. If I was to see something like this, I promise you, I'd have the biggest mouth and I would definitely step in, especially if I seen a mother who was shy, timid, or couldn't defend herself. Me, I could turn up. Me, I could help you, especially with stuff like this, and let me tell you why. So if you guys don't know, I'm studying to be a therapist, and if you don't know what I work with people with PTSD, trauma. I counsel couples, I counsel men, and I counsel women. But the one thing I always wanted to do is be an actual social worker. I work with people who talk about trafficking, who deal with trafficking, and who help kids get out of those situations. So I have a very big heart when it comes to this, and I have a weak stomach seeing things like this, you guys, because of things that I went through as a child. And this is why I have a big mouth about these things. Do you know that there are women who will lure in kids? Do you know why? Because nobody ever looks at women as a threat. They always see women as nurturing, caring, loving. They literally pay women to lure kids in because they are not looked as a threat. And I'm going to keep saying that. So don't think that just men are out here doing this. It's men and women. Be very cautious who is around your kids. When I was growing up, I was in a military family, and you guys are going to understand why I always talk about don't be promiscuous, don't wear certain things. And I understand, y'all, it's not what you wear, but there are people out here who think sick. So you have to understand that. When I was young, I was not allowed to wear bathing suits. I was not allowed to wear certain things. I couldn't even wear skirts. I didn't even wear shorts, nothing like that. And now when I get older, I understand why my family was like that. So let me get into it. There's a lot of times where there are women out here who will take pictures or do things for their husbands. And I hope you know that. And they'll, give it to their husband. Because why? Validation, whatever reason they're doing it, because they're just as sick of as those men. The thing that bothers me the most is a lot of people will do, oh, it's fine, it's all right. When it comes to people like this, I'm sorry to say this, it might come off harsh. I would never in my life let a woman or a man walk away from a situation like this. I'm not going to record it. I'm not going to call the police. And I'm not going to go posting it on social media. I am going to the brakes off of you. You got that? I don't care if you're old. I don't care if you're, hey, honey, with the walker. You will see God that day, or you'll meet your maker. And I promise you, your dentures will go across the room. There is no way in hell you guys are letting these people walk away freely. The reason why this bothers me so much is because that's why people are getting away with this so much, because nobody is doing anything about it. You think if I was in a situation like this and a woman was attacking somebody, I would go and call the cops? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say a thing. I'd take my glasses off and say, I didn't see anything. I really didn't see a damn thing. I am so tired of seeing videos of kids getting taken. I am so tired of seeing videos of men recording kids or women recording kids. And then the people, I understand it, y'all. A lot of y'all aren't confrontational. A lot of y'all don't have, that type of mindset. But what you don't understand is when you don't do anything and you don't say anything, you're contributing to that. Because you are allowing that behavior, and guess what? They're going to say, oh, I got away with it. They're going to keep doing it. Shaming these people, embarrassing these people, taking pictures of them, taking pictures of their car, things like that. You can save a life. I hope you know that. because God forbid they have grandchildren. What do you think that lady's doing? What do you think her and her husband do? I'm pretty sure you can tell what they do without me having to say it, you guys. It makes me sick to my stomach that there's even people like this. Like they're kids. Kids can't even play in the pool or play and have fun without people like this having a predatory mindset. Like I said, you guys, it might come off insensitive, but I would literally the brakes off of somebody. And you know what I'm going to say? I just can't say it. This. Because it's really sad to see people doing this. Could you imagine what they were doing at a young age? God forbid they were doing stuff to kids. Y'all, my stomach is in knots, and I feel so sad for kids who even go through things like this at a young age, even get touched by adults. Because we're supposed to be the ones they trust. We're supposed to be the ones they protect. You guys need to do a lot better when it comes to stuff like this. Please, you guys, put your foot down, do something, because every single day a kid goes missing. And trafficking is at an all-time high right now. And I'm so glad that people are starting to speak up, say things, and put their best foot forward. But please, you guys, take pictures of these people. Do something. Don't just stand around and think, oh, it's going to be fine. The police are going to handle it. Because whether you know it or not, the people up top are a part of everything. There was a case that happened recently where a guy had found all these trafficking people on a website. He went to, blogs, the federal police, all this crazy stuff. He was like, dang, how come anybody hasn't reached out to me in like a couple days, a couple weeks? They told him, if you keep running your mouth, we're going to off you. So that's what happens with people who try to help. Because why? Everybody up top is in this. And it's so sad. But as human beings right now, you guys, if you give a shit about what's going on in the world, I feel like you should start posting it. I feel like you should start saying something. I feel like we should start doing things in our own hands. Like I said, this video might even get taken down. I might get a whole bunch of hate for this. But like I said, you guys, I understand a lot of women and men don't have these type of mindsets. But if I seen a woman and her child being harmed, I don't care what type of situation it would lead me to. I got bail money. I know for a fact I never really been in jail like that. So if it came to somebody's kid and all that and somebody was harming them, I don't really care about people being like, mind your own business. You can get yourself hurt. I really don't care. To save a child's life, that would matter more to me than my own. Honestly, I'm so sorry, you guys, about this long rant, but this shit disgusts me to my core because you got grandmas over here doing nasty crap like this. That is sick. And she probably has grandkids. Oh my God. Have a good day, y'all.